Thank you so much once again for joining us. Our sign language tonight is Brian Moraru. Our socials at KBC Channel 1. Now, on to our top story. President William Ruto says that the government is committed to strengthening devolution to enhance service delivery to the citizens of the Republic of Kenya. He says that Kenya Kwanza administration is working with all governors, irrespective of their political affiliation. The anticipated county allocation increase hit a snag, with the executive calling on governors to give the executive time to steady the ship. JJ Kioria opens our coverage with that report.
On the second day of the cabinet retreat in Naivasha, members of the executive interacted with the representatives from the Council of Governors and the ruling UDA party. Following complaints over delayed disbursement of county allocation, President William Ruto defended government, reiterating his administration's support for devolution.
Devolution is not an invention of us. It is an invention of the people of Kenya. The people of Kenya decided that they wanted a government as close as possible to them. And let me repeat for the upteenth time that at a personal level and this administration, we support devolution 100%.
The head of state called on members of the executive to work closely with county governments in the execution of their mandate, saying it would be counterproductive to sideline them.
The reason why we asked the council to come and have a session with us as we have this national government executive retreat is because I wanted ministers here and their principal secretaries to understand that the counties are our partners. They are not our competitors. They are our partners. And there is a very big opportunity by us working with counties.
So maybe I urge us and urge our colleagues, because we're on the same side. When you see devolution, do not see Governor Waiguru. Don't see Governor Ahmed or Governor Sang. We are just holding office temporarily. See the reason why devolution was actually established.
While the Council of Governors and Senate have been pushing for an increase of a county allocation to 424 billion, the government says it is unable to meet the demand and will have to settle for a gradual increase.
Counties do not operate in a vacuum. Counties operate within the overall framework of the national government. So they had a desire of a certain figure, but it is all, as we said, we want to manage prudently, realistically, and within our means.
The government, however, says Kenya is already out of the economic quagmire and is on a recovery path witnessed by the shilling gaining against the dollar.
We must never be in the kind of situation that we have been in the last 2 years, where everybody in the world is waiting for us to go down. We must never find ourselves there. And that is why what Treasury did was very important. That even in the management of debt, they have now made sure that there will be no time that Kenya will be expected to pay $2 billion in one go.
There's strong evidence to show that economic recovery is with us. And that starts from the last quarter of 2023. And I did actually try to mention in area meetings that we have a growth of 5.6% in that quarter.
Tulikuwa changamoto ya deni, na mmeona vile waziri anafanya. Wiki iliyopita aliweza kulipa madeni yetu. Umeona kulipa tu madeni shilingi yetu ambao tulikuwa tunapigiwa duru. Sababu shilingi imedhoofika na sijasikia nyinyi mkitusherehekea.
So as a ministry, we want to increase manufacturing, support the manufacturers, especially the local manufacturers, also increase exports. We will be ready to work with the country to look for markets for their produce so that we reduce dependence on inputs, and we are really energized.
Cabinet secretaries will individually be outlining their performance record for the past 1 year in accordance with performance contracts signed last year. Though the National Treasury says that the economy is on a recovery path, it looks like county governments will have to wait longer before they can get the 424 billion shillings they wanted as county revenue allocation. John Jacob Curia, Prime Edition.